Okay, so if you notice on the mallet, um, it shows here that it the handle is 12 inches long and it's 1.5 inch square. So that's the next piece we're going to make. So we're going to make this piece here, this center shaft for the handle. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our rectangle tool like we did before, and we're going to make a piece that is 1.5 comma 12. Okay, so now I've just made my face here. Let's zoom that out, and I can make this into a component first before I do any extrusion, or I can do it after the fact. It's easier to do it now. So the easiest way to do this is to either triple click on here and then everything is selected, okay, or you can do the right click and select all connected, okay. So as you see, with the triple click, everything will be selected. I can then right click and make this into a component, and I'm going to call this the handle. Press OK. So now, when I click wherever, the entire box lights up. Okay, if I double click, I am now editing inside the handle. So I want to use my push-pull tool and give this some thickness. So I go over the face, click on it, and drag up. And I'm just going to drag it to 3/4. And either type in 3/4 or just drag it to 3/4 and let go. Now I click my select tool and click out of it. Now this entire thing is one piece for the handle. Okay. So if you notice on the mallet, okay, is actually made up of two pieces that are glued together to create this thickness of 1.5. So 3/4 and 3/4 is 1.5. So I already have 3/4. So we're going to just build this exactly the same way we would actually build it. So all I'm going to do is click on here, and I'm going to copy it. Control C, and I'm going to paste. Control V. So now I've made a copy of that. Now, when you copy a component, whatever you do to one component, if there's a copy of it, an exact copy, will automatically change the other. And let me demonstrate that. So if let's zoom out so we can see these both. Okay. So again, as I extruded one of them before, if I double click on this and I want to edit this one particular piece, let's say I want to make it a little bit longer, I'll grab the push-pull on this face and make it a little bit longer, and you'll notice that the copy is also changing at the same time. So always understand that if you made a copy of something and you made an error or you want to change something on it, it'll change all the copies that are the same. Okay, I'm going to just go Control Z, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, here's my copy. Okay, now I can grab this, and when you move something, okay, you always, if I use the move tool, you want to grab it by the part that you want to move it from. So in this case, I want to bring these two corners together. So I grab it by the corner, and I will then move it to the other corner. I press Enter. Those two pieces are now together. Since they are components, they are not permanently together. Okay, so that is something that you have to be aware of as well. All right, so now I have these two components. If I try and move this one below it, it will move independently. Okay, as you see. Okay, which I don't want to do. So I want to keep these together. So you can make a component within a component. Okay, so I can select this one, okay, and press Control, and I can add this one together. And now I right click and I can make component, and I'm going to make this handle handle sandwich. Okay, so now this is now one component made up of two components. Now I can grab this from wherever I want to, okay, and when I move it, the entire thing will move. Okay, so in the next video, we'll show you how to round off this component and angle this component so that we can sandwich it all together.